Hey guys, it's Annie, Creative.Cliche. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Rimmel London Stay Matte collection. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on this collection, then keep watching. Alright guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the Rimmel London Stay Matte collection, and I'm so excited to open this. It came in this really cool paint can. I think I might keep this for like decoration. I'll probably just paint over like the writing on here, but look at this. Isn't that so cute? I think this is so cool, and it comes with like the little thing to open it. It's like actually a paint can, which is really cool. Alright. It also came with this little booklet of sample colors, which I think is so cute. It has like the foundation colors on here. This is just such a cool concept that they came up with that. That's really neat. You don't see too many companies coming out with something that's like really creative. I just feel like this like knocked it out of the park. Alright, this is cool. So I just took out the padding in here, but this is how it came. So you can see all the concealers are on the outside here. And then they have all the foundations on the inside. It's just really neat. And they have a beauty blender. I'm actually really excited to try this. It feels like the real like beauty blender. Beauty blender. Holy sh... Okay, they gave me a lot of different... So these are the Stay Matte powders. Alright, so they gave me 4 different shades. I think it comes with more. I think they just gave me kind of like a generic selection from like really light to like medium and dark. My shade right now, I'm probably gonna be Sandstorm. I can already feel it. I feel like that's me. Okay. Alright, so we had the powders there. It also comes with a mattifying primer, which is awesome. You guys know I use a matte primer all the time. So if I love this one, this is gonna be great. So this is just like a regular mattifying primer, shine control, pore minimizing, hydrating feel, smooth skin. Is this what this looks like? I've been messing around with my lighting, guys, so let's see if it's gonna show on there. Before it was too bright and it was just washing products out, so I think I got a handle on it now, but then I'll probably look at this later and be like, oh, it's like not in focus. Alright, and now they also have a setting spray. So it says 2-in-1 primer and setting spray, which is kind of like a Fix Plus. You can use Fix Plus, which is by MAC, before or after your foundation. So it just says Fix and Go, Stay Matte. I'm excited about that one too. Then let's see, so these are the actual foundations here. So it says full coverage mattifying foundation. I think this is good. And all of like the concealers on the side. Holy shit. I'm gonna be honest guys, a lot of these beige shades in here look exactly the same to me. So these are the lighter shades here. And these are more of the medium shades here. And then these are the darker shades. So, I mean, I think that they do have like a pretty good range. Because, again, I don't think that these are all the shades. If I'm going by the paint swatches on here, it looks like it goes pretty dark. So it looks like the darkest color is Espresso. So let me pick out my shades so that we can get started. Alright guys, so I'm going in with that matte primer. Doesn't really have much of a scent, which is good. I get really bad migraines from scents, so I'm glad that this doesn't have one. I really like the feeling of this one. It's getting that nice tacky feeling. It kind of feels like that Nivea post shave balm that everyone was using as a primer for a while. Now for foundation, they only gave me 4 shades, so I'm hoping this is gonna be right for me. So this is the light buff. So it's in 102, and it says it has a flawless finish, and it's a light, Jesus, it's a lightweight mousse. It says it's full coverage, mattifying, blah, 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 blah. So it looks cool. All right, and look how big this beauty blender got. Holy shit. Did the real ones get like that? The actual beauty blenders? I haven't used one in such a long time. You guys know I always use my hands to apply my foundation, but since it came with it, I'm gonna use it. Alright, so I'm just gonna apply this on my face. It is like a moussey texture, which kind of concerns me for using a beauty blender, because in my thought process, I feel like it would get like, it would just kind of like wipe it away and give it kind of like a patchy look. I don't know. Wow, it's definitely full coverage. It looks really nice. I'm just gonna use a little more. That's the only thing that I don't like about beauty blenders, is that I feel like it just soaks up so much product. But it is such a nice, smooth, airbrushed finish that it's kind of like a give and take, you know? Just when I was thinking of converting back to a beauty blender, I realized how much of a pain in the ass it is to get in like the creases of here and like to go in your eyes and stuff. And you have to go back in with your fingers and like smooth over those areas. You know what? I'm just gonna go in with my fingers. I'm gonna use a little bit more of that. Go like that. Tap it in. So it does have a really nice coverage. The only thing that I would say is that since it's a mousse, it definitely feels like you have foundation on, you know? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it feels cakey even though it's not. It's funny because I used to love that like cakey feeling. Like, do you guys remember Maybelline had a Dream Matte mousse and it was like in that little container and you would just like take it out with your fingers and just like sludge it on? I mean, it definitely has a really nice finish on it though. And yeah, it's definitely full coverage. Alright, and for concealer, since there were a million in there, I just kind of am winging it right now. But Fair looks like a good option for me. So this is it up close. And I don't typically use concealers because I don't have like darker under eyes or anything like that. And I feel like it just kind of makes my face look really heavy when I do put it on. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do it. By the way, like, who started that trend where you put concealer on top of the foundation? I mean, I'm obviously doing it right now because that's what everyone else does. But remember, like, back in the day, I used to put it underneath. I wonder if it's because that brighter under eye, like, thing came into trend. So everyone was doing it, like a super light concealer over top of their foundation in that area. And then I think that trend kind of died out a little bit. Some people still do it, but I remember it used to be crazy, like people would have like stark white like concealer going on. Alright, now I'm gonna go in and set this, and I'm gonna use the Stay Matte powder. I actually really like this one. I don't think this is like a new, like I don't think it's a revamp on their old formula or anything like that. I just cracked this trying to like be an idiot and not just grab scissors. Alright, well this looks like shit, so I'm gonna hold up one of these other ones for you. Oh, you know what? They're all cracked, so it wasn't me. Okay, cool. I mean, they're not all cracked, just the two lighter shades are cracked. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I think this is really gonna be my shade right now, but it's gonna be so light on me, like a month from now, it's like not even funny. Alright, so I'm going in with my Sigma small contour brush because I don't have like an actual like fluffy brush to apply this. I'm just gonna set this with that. But like I said, I used to use this powder all the time, so I already know that I like it. I remember I used to keep this with me at like all times back in school. And I would like keep it in my book bag. And when I would go to the bathroom, I would just like constantly just keep like layering on the powder because I have really oily skin. And I didn't realize that you should always blot your face first to get that excess oil off and then go in with powder. So I felt like I just looked like I had like a million layers of foundation on. I feel like they did a really good job at matching my skin tone too. Alright, so I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup and I'll be back to use the setting spray and give you my final thoughts. Alright guys, so this is my face all done. Now I just need to use a setting spray. I am so happy with how this looks, by the way. This is just amazing. And I wound up using the shade Toffee as like a bronzer. I think it looks really good. Alright, so it's a super light mist, which is weird because I feel like my hair's soaked, but I don't really feel it on my face at all. I feel like it kind of like camel sprayed a little bit, like, I don't know, but it smells like cucumbers, so that's something. But yeah, for my final review, guys, I literally love this foundation. I loved the setting powder, like I love the primer. I feel like there's no complaints that I have, literally, except for the fact that it does feel a little cakey, but my skin looks great. Like, you guys can see it on camera, I don't know, but it literally looks like immaculate. Like it is full coverage and it's just, oh, I don't know, it just looks so airbrushed. And I'm gonna try using this with just my hands. Like you guys saw that I used the Beauty Blender to start with and then I used it with my hands. So that might have to do with like why it feels cakey, because I, you know, globbed on extra on top of what was already there. So I'll have to use it again and get back to you guys, but I'm so happy with the coverage and just the overall look of it. It looks so good. Like my skin looks flawless. And I don't have like great skin, so that's really saying a lot. As for the concealer, I don't know if I'll actually use it again because I just don't use concealers, but I do want to try one of the darker shades as like a contour because I do cream contour my nose most of the time. So I'll definitely have to do that in another video. But yeah, I am so happy with all these products, and let me know in the comments down below if there's anything on here that you guys saw that you wanted to try yourself. Also, let me know if there are any new products that are out that you guys want me to review. I actually kind of like reviewing now. I used to like not like it that much, but I feel like I'm on like a roll here. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm like burning up in this freaking thermal. What was I even thinking? Die. I forgot to put on deodorant too.